Somalis and the 3,000, 5,000 years. In fact, they're even confusing themselves. Some of them are saying it's 5,000 years. And then some of them are saying it's 3,000 years. Which one is the truth, please? And again, I'm also very confused. Right? People keep saying that this thing is in the Bible, that the country was promised to them about 3,000 or 5,000 years ago. That's in the Bible. Please, can someone give me the quotation of where it is in the Bible? Let me go and read it, because I've not seen Somalis in the Bible. I've not seen it before. If it's there, please let me know. You know, I don't know. I can't know everything, right? We learn every day. But the thing is, they are liars. Yeah, they're lying. That is it. Anyways, watch these videos. I'll be back with the finishing.
How's this? No, I don't like Somalis. I don't want them in my country, and they bring absolutely nothing of value here. And I know people are gonna sit there and scream and cry, oh my gosh, the statistics, they're so racist. But at the end of the day, the facts are the facts, and I'm not going to apologize for that. I mean, genuinely, what have they brought of value here? And I'm not saying that they're all bad on an individual level. I understand that people who lack nuance aren't going to be able to comprehend that as a collective they're bad. Individuals, I'm sure that there are some that are fine, just like any other population. But if you look at the violent crime statistics, you would see that it's not stopping when they get to America. Somalia has a terrible problem with violent crime. They come into places like Minnesota, and despite being an extremely disproportionate amount of the population, their violent crime rates are sky high. It's absolutely disgusting, doing some of the worst atrocities like raping young girls, because over there in their country, they do not value women. They do not see them as an equal, and they are totally okay with things like child marriage. In fact, when there was a law proposed to raise the marriage age to 18 years old, the protests got so bad from the grown men that the courts decided that they were just going to leave it at the age of 9. Is that what you want brought into your country? Is that what you want around your wives, your sisters, your daughters, just other human beings? Is that what you want to bring into this country so that you could feel better about being a white warrior? I'm sorry, that's absolutely disgusting. We know that once they got into this country, were they grateful? Did they work harder to make it better? No. They scammed the welfare system out of millions while Tim Walz just sat back and allowed them to do so. That's absolutely abhorrent. We know that Somalia is one of the most dangerous countries for Christians going, so why would we bring them into a predominantly Christian country where they're going to go around trying to propose their views, force their views down people's throats? Because in Islam, that's something that's seen as permissible to do. We know that they have a huge terrorism problem, so why would we invite that into our country? Just because a country is poor and struggling does not automatically mean that it's America's problem. I'm sorry, but they're poor and they're struggling because of who they are as people. So many other countries have been dealt a bad hand and they've been able to figure it out. Countries such as Somalia aren't able to because of the people living there. We do not need to import them to make our country worse. Sorry.
The one community that you guys can't show is the Somali community, bro. We've got inbuilt rage bait functions. They're called Somalia, the land of the poets, bro. Like, when it comes to understanding how to weaponize vocabulary, bro, it is us that does that, bro. It's just us that does that, bro. I'm telling you. We began and we became. We brought the word Khalis to the world. Just remember that.
So, thank you for letting us know, the Somalian community, that you stabbed us in the fucking back. And do you want us to care about them sending you back? Nigga, after you said this shit?
But you left us. And because the left us, join the right, vote for Trump 2024, vote for George Rape 2024, vote for Maziong in St. Paul 2024, vote for Tajud in CD3 2024, vote for Tom Emma, our lion, out of St. Cloud. Farhan is here and is endorsing him. And please go out and vote, because voting for Trump without soldiers is giving him a failure. So please vote. Again, for the school boards, we have a ton of people running who are in the school board from all over the state. And please go vote for the Republican Party this time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, your ass thought it was up, right? They thought they were in the clear until, just like the Latinos, right? Just like the motherfucking Latinos, nigga. Y'all niggas will never learn. I'm glad they weeding you motherfuckers out. Yeah, come out and let us know who all supported that bitch. And you know what? He said this about you niggas.
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
He called y'all fucking garbage, and then you proceed to still get on your knees. You're on your knees for that motherfucker. Look at this shit.
My children are no garbage. I campaigned for the president in 2024. I actually went out and we reached 50 million people endorsing Trump 7 days before the election.
What drew you to the president?
Because we believed he was an agent of chaos. We couldn't afford anything back then. There was a fentanyl crisis. There was an issue of affordability. The living standards went down. Crime issues. These are 5 very important things to us. And we believe that Trump would be the solution to it. I've been a Republican for over 25 years. I'm not going to stop being a Republican. But what I do know is for a fact is we're getting killed out here because people are saying, we told you so.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, I know it's not everybody in the community, but damn, when y'all got y'all leaders in the community speaking for y'all need to step the fuck up. Cause this nigga, with this I told you so shit, like the Latino community, you niggas need to fucking smarten up. Like, who the fuck is raising you niggas? It seems like the Somalian community still want to be slaves. We been past that here, my nigga. We ain't just following along over here. Like, what the fuck wrong with you niggas? You niggas need to wake the fuck up. Cause all that praising and singing to master and bucking for master done fucking backfired on your motherfucking ass, didn't it? Yeah, I know. We know, motherfucker. We know. He said you niggas is garbage. And then y'all open the doors for shit like this, right here.
I am racist.
So idiot, for
And
real.
you are an
idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world.
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist. That's nigger. I am racist.
So idiot, for
And
real.
you are a nigger.
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, talking about you talking about respect? You talking about respect? You are fired from this place, motherfucker. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Suck what? Look how you
Suck
fucking look
it.
like.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking ugly bitch? Get the fuck out of my
Ugly?
face.
Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
You're fired from this place, you're not gonna be working here. Suck what? Look how you talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
You're the ugliest person I ever seen in my life.
Good.
Fuck.
Your fucking
No, we
face
not.
for
No,
what?
we not. No, we not.
Because you know damn well you're a
That's
fucking
respect.
evil
That's
fuck.
respect. Keep squeezing that caramel, bitch. Get the
So 9 times out of 10, that Cinnabon bitch is a Trump supporter. We know it. Yeah, she called you dirty. She called you the N-word. Yeah. Where you think she got all that rhetoric from? Yeah, her party, her base, his base. But you niggas still supported that though, right? You niggas still not learning? Anything to be far away from black Americans, huh? You think cause she lost her job, the rest of the people who think like her, they gonna support her. This lady done raised all this fucking money. You see this shit? You see this shit? So yeah, you Sambu niggas, go ahead and bleach your skin. So we don't have to weed you out. We can tell what you really want to be. Cause shit, the Somali community pulling that shit they pulled. Nigga, you think we gonna cry cause they putting you back on them boats and planes? I'm gonna mind my black business. Oh yeah, go mind the black business that pays me. We will see you when we see you. I'm out. Finding out you's a nigga now, huh? Best travels, safe travels back now. Safe travels, y'all. Yeah. Don't forget, you still a nigga.
Growing up in Sunday school, I was taught that God promised the Somali state of Minnesota to the Somalis, and that those who bless the Somali state of Minnesota will be blessed, and those who curse the Somali state of Minnesota will be cursed. And I just want to put that into practice. And God, if you're hearing this, let me be your instrument in fighting anti-Cushitism in this government. It is rampant in this country. Let me be your instrument.
Well, all my dark-skinned Minnesotans, ones that look like me, like this right here. What's going on? Why did they show y'all how to get to the bag? Like they showed them how to get to the back. The Somalians came in there and they said they got everything: buying houses, cars, businesses, bunch of money. Did they show y'all how to get to the bag? Why we don't never get shown how to get to the bag? And then we wonder why them folk come from out the country. They got a liquor store. Boom, they got this. They got this store. They got that. They don't never show us how to get to that kind of money. How you come in this country with nothing and you owning stores and stuff. I mean, and here we are sitting in the back. Somebody eating, but they ain't showing you how to eat. Believe that.
Somalis are reclaiming their ancestral homeland of Minnesota, and it's making people mad. And while it's not inherently anti-Somaliatic to criticize Minnesota, we should recognize Minnesota is the only democracy in the Middle West.
Honestly, the Somalians and the blacks have been beefing. Okay, this ain't no new shit. Especially when I was in high school, there used to be Somali blood gangs against the GDs, against the regular bloods, all type of shit, okay? And this stems from when the Somalians were coming over here. They were taught propaganda to stay the fuck away from black Americans. So when I did make Somalian friends in high school, like I was never allowed over their house, none of that, because their parents fucking hated me. And I think this is just a part of the American tactic, y'all. So like America is now using that same propaganda to hold us against each other and to hate each other. When especially white people cannot tell the difference between black Americans and Somalis. They literally treat us the same. And that's what black Americans have been trying to tell Somalian people for a very fucking long time when they came over here trying to act privileged. That you are not ever going to be seen from more than us. Like you will always be the shit on the end of the stick when it comes to white people. Yes, you guys were given opportunities, and white people at first were greeting you and happy you were here for that tax credit, but baby, now you're taking their resources and they don't fuck with that shit.
Does Minnesota actually need a two-state solution? I'm only saying that because the last couple of days I've seen people talk about it online. A lot of people were saying it in a kind of jokey way, but honestly speaking, the last couple of days have just shown me that Americans and the Somali natives of Minnesota clearly can't coexist. You know, it's going to be very long to coexist. So here's what I'm saying, yeah? If they actually do implement a two-state solution, this is how it should go, yeah? You should have two sides, obviously. East Coast and West Coast. The East Coast will go to the Somalis because they're East African. And the Americans can get the West Coast because of Tupac Shakur. Two sides will be split up in music taste, you know. The West Coast will have Prince and they will have Bob Dylan. The East Coast will have Little Max and We Want Wraiths. In terms of sports teams, the Americans get to keep the Minnesota Vikings, but the Somalis get to create their own new sports team called the Minnesota Somali Pirates, and they will be the rivals of the Minnesota Vikings. And the two states will be split straight down the middle in between the Twin Cities. So yeah, that's my idea for it. If you don't agree with this, then you're anti-Cushitic.
So after Somalians get caught being a little ass tribe, sneaking around, stealing everybody's money on some Jordan Belfort, Bernie Madoff type of shit, all the biggest white collar financial crimes in the history of America, you could go down the list. It's just bagels, bagels, bagels. Now y'all trying to double down on being Jewish and say, oh, Minnesota was promised to you 3,000 years ago. Of course you would say some type of shit like that.
It's true, Donald Trump about to deport mad Somalians, but they gonna be all right. Because they got close-knit families. They didn't come from one-night stands, you know? And plus, they not black, so they gonna figure this shit out. Somalians is gonna be all right. They got their own country. Very prosperous. And Somalia got a lot of, what's the name? And plus, they known to do what they do. You know what I mean? So Somalians are gonna be all right. They didn't grow up like us. They gonna be cool.
I am seeing some people saying that my community does not assimilate. What do you mean assimilation? Do you mean respecting the law? Of course, we have to respect the law. We have to follow the law, and if we don't follow, anybody who does not follow the law should be punished. But what do you mean assimilation? Do you mean food? Do you mean clothes? Do you mean English? What do you mean assimilation? When the European settlers came to the United States, did they assimilate to the Native American culture? I'm trying to find out, what do you mean by assimilation? Any immigrant that came to the United States, Latino culture, Asian, Polish, Italian, did that mean that they forgot their culture, their customs and norms, their food, their families? No. You know, if you mean like, I mean, it even takes like 3 generations, people still maintain their culture, their language, their connections to their home countries. America is the land of immigrants, and each immigrant community, they have their own distinctive culture. And what unites us all is the nation. But we don't need to assimilate to a specific Eurocentric culture. But we respect the law and we follow the law. That's all. That's what unites all of us.
And to the Somali community, come here. Let's talk real quick. Arab African to another Arab African. Even though you claim that you're not black, but I hate to tell you, you're still black at the end of the day, like I'm black. You know, we have some things in common, a lot of us. Arab DNA mixed with African DNA. It is what it is for both of us. So I think I'll have the right to speak on this. Now you see how it feels when a leopard eats your face. Now you see how it feels when you dance with the devil. Now you see how it feels when you walk with Satan. All that ass kissing and pandering that y'all did. Y'all did all of that. We would endorse Donald Trump. Donald Trump called y'all thieves and called y'all crooks and called y'all. He degraded y'all. He degraded the Somali community. And right now, the Somali community is being harassed and bullied and everything by ICE there. And people want y'all out. But y'all voted heavily for him. Y'all endorsed him so much. I mean, like, do y'all not pay attention when people is talking? Like I said before, I may say my things about this, about Black America, but Black America try to tell y'all. But y'all want to pander and think you're better. Now y'all in the fuck around and find out stage of this. You're my brothers. You're my sisters. We have a lot in common. I'm Saudi and African. I'm mixed with French. I feel for you, but I have a little bit of no empathy for you because you're warned and you were warned. Why did you do this to yourself? I hope this be a lesson to you. Kissing the ass of white people is not gonna make you no more accepted. I hope you understand this.
I hear you, but I'm telling you, this is the land of my people. Minnesota was promised to us 3,000 years ago. My ancestors have been here for generations. In fact, hold on, I'll show you a picture. So, this right here is a picture of my great-great-great-grandfather, Farah Ismail Abdullahi Jibril Agmadige, having tea with the Native American chief of the Dakota tribe right next to Lake Minnetonka. And this is right here. This is him fighting alongside the natives in 1816. In fact, the name Minnesota is Somali. Minan means home. Soda means there she is. Minnesota, home, there she is. That's what it means to us. Just look at the state flag of Minnesota, right? And how much it looks like the flag of Somalia. It's there to remind us of the pilgrimage our great-grandparents made to make it to the promised land of Minnesota, from the sea to the lakes. Hey.
In Minnesota, they prefer Sharia law over American law.
More comfortable living under American law, or do you feel more comfortable living under Sharia law?
Sharia law. I'm a Muslim. I prefer Sharia law.
Sharia law over American law.
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah.
Y'all, it just don't stop. They believe grown men could force their young daughters into marriages, and you could get deleted for talking bad about Muhammad.
He can make his daughter marry somebody.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. He has the authority, you know?
The authority to that.
Yeah, to do that. Yeah.
So here, how young do you think it's okay?
Yeah, 15.
Is it right to kill somebody who insults Muhammad?
Yeah, because she is just, she hid the religion, I understand. But she shouldn't pick up the prophet, you know?
I'm not Americanized. I'm not Americanized.
That man is absolutely right. They're not Americanized. Because what you mean, we can't talk about Muhammad. We disrespect everybody. It's freedom of speech. I'm not getting deleted for that. They want to delete you for talking bad about Muhammad. They had all young girls as wives, right? That's facts, right? That's facts. So even speaking facts, you could get deleted. None of this aligns with American values or even our amendments. Like, you don't see no churches over there in Muslim countries. They don't tolerate it. So clearly, Sharia law does not align with American law.
If you had a choice, would you rather live here or would you rather live in a Muslim country?
I'd rather live in a Muslim country with my people.
Would you prefer to live in America or prefer to live in Somalia?
For me, I think it's Somalia.
I would rather live in Somalia. I'm not Americanized. I just speak fluent, and you know what I mean. I'm articulate, and I can articulate what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. That's about it. But other than that, I mean, as far as my culture and my preferences and everything, it's still Somali. You know what I mean.
Even though here you have all the freedom and stuff like that.
And even though I have all the freedom,
I think life might be better in Somalia than here.
Because now you have the freedom of it of practicing your religion while you're working and doing your other things.
Minnesota to the front line. I hope you're coming out. I hope you're not scared of these fucking ICE people. They ain't gonna do shit to us. And for y'all motherfuckers keep commenting on my posts saying you're gonna get deported. I'm African American, and even if I was Somali, bitch, try me. Try me, ho. Pull up. I dare you. But I hope to see y'all tonight at the restaurant. Please come to Golden Bites.
Somalians trolling Trump with vlogging and meme lording. Godlike, y'all can stay.
Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing okay. I wanted to come on here and tell you about a woman in our community who was detained by ICE agents and arrested for 24 hours. Her story is disturbing. She was out in community running errands when 2 cars pulled up with ICE agents and detained her. In that process, she identified herself and she let them know that she was a United States citizen. In the process, they sexually assaulted her. They made comments about her hijab, scarf, wondering what was underneath it. And it is incredibly disturbing. She spent 24 hours in jail, and her family is out talking about it. They did an interview with Fox 9 News. I will add a clip of it to this video. And I wanted to come on here and tell you about that specific case, because not only was this woman an illegal resident, she is a United States citizen who was born in this country. She's an American. And I feel really disturbed because her constitutional rights were violated. To have a woman in our community be assaulted by the same people who are supposed to enforce our laws is disturbing, it's disgusting, and it's telling of what's happening in our communities, and it's telling of what we've been saying since Monday, that these agents know that our community is 99% citizens and born here and first, second, and third generation Americans. They are not here to enforce immigration laws. They are here to harm our communities and to be violent towards us, and that is unacceptable. And so I just wanted to say, please be vigilant and make sure that you have your IDs with you. Make sure you have your passports with you when you're driving around. This woman, they did not let her go, and they arrested her for 24 hours until her husband was able to bring her passport ID and prove that she's a United States citizen. And it's disturbing to think about the times that we're living in where we have to tell our community members to carry IDs with them and passports and otherwise. You have people who are supposed to enforce the laws in this country, but they are here to actually violate your constitutional rights. I will add the video. Please pray for her and her family as they navigate this horrific thing that happened to them. And I'll do another video doing a proper update and giving you all more resources. Really appreciate all of you for everything you're doing and your part. All right, bye.
She's too shaken up to speak publicly, but her cousin, who didn't want to show his face because of his own immigration status, told us what happened.
Pleading with them, but they ended up sexually assaulting her and saying, like, what could you be hiding under your hijab and stuff like that. And then they even made a joke saying this would be the wrong attire to try and run away from us. And
am I being anti-Somalitic if I say that the U.S. taxpayer should not provide more weapons to Minnesota? That statement alone is not anti-Somalitic. It does not attack Somali identity. Imam?
I think the best way for Minnesota to move forward is the two-state solution. It gives everyone room to breathe, to be heard, and to hope. Let me know your thoughts.
It's the way they keep deceiving themselves in the same country. At this point, or at this situation, or in times like this, if you ask me, I'll say Somalians or Somalis, as they say they are, or they is, whatever correct English it is, I don't give a damn. All I know is they should sit back and keep quiet. Yeah. They should stop, disgracing themselves. The more they do videos on social media, the more they put themselves into trouble. They keep putting themselves into trouble. Imagine people still calling out Trump. Imagine people still saying they should give them a state of their own. Is it the East state or the West state? I don't know what they're talking about. It will not happen. God will not let that happen. God will not let them own a state. It will not happen. The word of God will resist it. Yeah, God himself will resist it. Because what does it mean? All the while I know black people are the chosen ones. Since when did it change from black people to Somalis? Because it's so confusing. Okay, they said black Americans are the chosen ones. Yeah. The ones who arrived on ships are the chosen ones. When did it become black Americans? When did it become Somalis, please? When? Somalis said they're not blacks. They didn't arrive on ships. It's clearly written in the Bible, the ones who owns the land are the ones who arrived on ships. Did they arrive on ships? Please chase them away fast. Chase those people away from that country. Chase all of them out and cancel whatever makes them, give them these wings. Break it. I trust Trump and I know what he can do. Break it. This is getting out of hand and this should not be condoned. It will not even happen. We are going to pray and we're also going to work towards it. We're going to lend our voices. We're going to speak from Africa. It will not happen. You don't own it. You can't go and dominate a Christian country. That's a Christian country. It's very wrong. It's very wrong. Honestly, it's really wrong. You see, these are the reasons why so many Africans can no longer come to America because of people like that. They will say they are black people when the people are clearly saying they are not black people. The people are clearly saying we don't even want American law. We want Sharia law. We are this, we are that. We are this, we are that. In a country that you came to meet, you didn't build, there's nothing you've done in it. Please, what have you invented in that country? What was that thing you did in America that makes you want to lay a hold and a claim of the country like that? Let me know, please. Let me know that in the comments, please. Because this is really, really crazy and it's driving me insane at the moment. The moment I say, okay, let me leave these people and I don't even want to say anything about them anymore, the more they keep doing videos that are really, really, really very annoying. Because these videos I see, they're quite annoying. And I keep seeing people who are even saying, who are probably they're married to those Somalians or something, who are saying, yes, Minnesota is for them. It was promised to them 5,000 years ago. They should give it to them. Shut up. Do you know anything? Are you okay? What did you drink? What have you drunk? This is really crazy. This is crazy. Anyway, let me stop here. I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments. Right? Do not forget to subscribe, like, share these videos, right? Feel free to air your thoughts in the comments. I will not block you. I don't block people, right? I've been your sister, your friend, BJ on Global Gist with BJ. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.